My husband doesn't buy me flowers anymore. My boyfriend isn't taking me on nice dates. I wish my man did half the things that your man did for you.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we are taking a look at women realizing that the good men have just walked away. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you subscribe if you are new here, and let's jump right into it.
Can I just say it's extremely frustrating that no one talks to each other on the street anymore. I just walked out of Whole Foods. There was a guy I was staring at while shopping, and he was staring at me. I was clearly interested in him, giving him all the signs, and he still didn't approach me. But I also didn't approach him, and what does that say about me? I guess I have to be that person in this modern day because men don't pursue women anymore. I just want to be pursued, and I guess I am part of the problem.
First, modern women wanted to be left alone, and now they don't. They honestly need to make up their minds.
Hey, so do we have a romance recession? So Valentine's Day 2026, the data is out. Valentine's Day celebrations hit a record low in Australia in 2026, 24% down. So the data shows less people are celebrating Valentine's Day. Fewer people are giving gifts on Valentine's Day. And then when they are giving gifts, they're spending less on those gifts. And data from Google Trends also shows that less people are searching for Valentine's Day gift ideas. So it appears that people care less. So just about the post, should we cancel Valentine's Day? It looks like many people have.
Valentine's Day is yet another excuse for women to shame men, it seems. A lot of guys just want nothing to do with it.
Don't cancel me, please. I'm just starting to get followers on this app. But as someone who really believes that women are worth their weight in gold, does anyone else feel like we're getting a little bit too money hungry, a little too this for that, a little too transactional? I was overhearing a girl having a conversation at the store, and she was like, yeah, this guy is nice or whatever. He wants to take me on a date so we can get to know each other, but I'm not going nowhere until he pays a bill. Why would he do that? I feel like there's a fine line that's being played with these days, and it goes from having standards and knowing your worth to kind of gross. Is it just me?
The idea that men are expected to pay her bills before she dates him is just absolutely absurd.
What the does that mean? I don't get why I'm still single. I don't get it. I'm a catch. What is going on in my life where I don't have a man? Or are my standards too high? Do I box myself in a corner all the time? Nowadays, men today want to be chased. What happened to masculinity? What happened to chivalry? What happened to men courting women?
Men stopped being gentlemanly when women refused to be ladylike. That's exactly what happened.
What happened to that? Back in the day, dating was so much easier and it was fun. Today's dating is hell. You give a guy your number and all of a sudden you don't hear from them until 3 to 4 days later. What was the point of me giving you my number? If you're not going to text me, I don't get it. The talking doesn't go as far as the actual app. There are no, let me take you out to dinner. Let's go catch a movie. Let's go to a cafe and get to know each other. What's with all the endless text messages? What happened to men actually planning dates? What happened to it? I don't get it. How do you date?
Of course, it was easier when she was younger. That was when she was at peak desirability. Makes sense.
Who knew that saying I would require a non-refundable deposit to take me on a date in 2026 would send so many broke men into a spiral? It's almost like they forget that I am paying for a babysitter, transportation, nails, hair, makeup, time, effort. Most of those things cost me money. And yes, I am now dating with intention. I am dating to marry, and I am going to marry a provider. And if that offends you in any way, you were never my target audience. It's so funny to me that my content is actually rage bait for angry men, because I originally started posting for the girls and just to connect with other single moms and women in general. But triggering men actually accidentally just became my favorite new hobby. So I'm going to keep doing that.
Men are not offended that she requires a deposit. We are too busy laughing at the idea to be angry.
Okay, so how old are y'all?
I'm 22.
22?
I'm 19.
You're 19. So in the Gen Z culture, what is the relevant way of the dating? Is it through apps? Is it through just meeting someone in person?
Don't date.
Yeah,
That's
don't
just
do
it.
Really?
Have a fuck buddy.
What?
Well, in some cases, yes, it's better to
Just live life and
life.
better yourself every day and just don't date.
And don't accept
What?
no man.
There's only 2 things in life that'll find you and you never have to find it. That's death and love.
Time. Hey.
But you said don't date, but you already got a man, right?
Yeah, but he came to me. I didn't go looking.
It's rather tragic. She's 19, but already is showing signs of complete emotional damage. That's actually pretty sad.
Is it like a just a friendly benefit, or
No,
it's
no,
serious, huh?
Yeah.
Serious.
But let me ask some people, y'all's generation, none of them are really into dating, huh?
No, they're just into fucking.
Yep.
What?
Into fucking, but like you can't be fucking on nobody else, but they can.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Ooh,
Well,
that's
why?
Respect each. No, nobody.
If these women want to chase after Chad, they have to accept that she is going to be sharing him with other women.
My husband doesn't buy me flowers anymore. My boyfriend isn't taking me on nice dates. I wish my man did half the things that your man did for you. If this is a conversation that you are having with friends, which I've had plenty of these conversations, people coming to me saying these things, then listen up. And know this conversation has nothing to do with how to get your man to do these things. I need you to do me a favor and draw a circle around yourself and work on everything inside of that circle. Is your man in that circle? No, just you. When was the last time that you did something nice for him? When was the last time you cooked him his favorite meal or baked him his favorite treats, wrote him a sweet little note, picked up something at the store that you thought that he would like?
If a modern woman gets enraged at the idea of being nice to a man, then honestly she is the problem.
When was the last time that you inconvenienced yourself for him? Him buying you flowers, cooking you dinner, taking you on a nice date, those are all him inconveniencing himself for you. Have you even shown your gratitude to him? Have you ever been, said thank you or been appreciative of the things that he's done for you? The best piece of advice that I ever received was to outdo your spouse or significant other in love. It's easy for us women to think that we should constantly be pursued, but once you are in a partnership, it is a two-way street.
Men are simple, but those simple forms of appreciation are always seen as princess treatment, apparently.
One thing that I've been noticing with guys when I go out is instead of them speaking to you directly, like if you're walking, let's say you're walking down the street, right? Y'all are on your way wherever y'all go. And you're walking this way, he's walking this way. He'll wait till you pass him, like right after you pass him to say, oh, she's gorgeous. Oh, the baddies is out tonight. Oh, I can't, but did you see who we just walked? Like, oh my goodness. And it's given like girly. I'm sorry. That's something that girls do.
You know what's crazy? Giving a woman a compliment these days runs the risk of getting a police report. I mean, what exactly did she expect?
You are a man. Why are you waiting till I walk past you to say that you think I'm fine? Am I supposed to turn around and be like, hey, you talking to me? You think I'm pretty? Me, I'm great. Like, you're a man. Be a man. Be bold. Stand on it. It's giving passive. It's giving scary. Like, are you scared to go after what you want? Because if that's the case, then you don't need to come after no woman. None at all. Not me, no woman at all.
She only wants attractive men chasing after her, and those men have better things to do.
Go after, I don't know. Stay on Instagram, man. Keep it on the playground. Because it's like, for you to not say nothing until I walk past you, let me ignore you in your face. If I'm not going to talk to you, let me ignore you in your face. I'm going to ignore you behind your back, too, because I don't have no choice now. But, like, who going to be the boys? Who going to be the boys? If you expect me to turn around and be like, oh, he said I'm fine. He said I'm fine. Hey, me, I'm fine, please. Who's going to be the boys?
Even if the guys say nothing, she will still be upset because she's not getting the attention that she wants.
What is happening? Marriage in Australia is at an all-time low. Check out the trend the last 50 years. The only exception where in a year it did trend upward was directly post-COVID. So in COVID, we saw a drastic decline for obvious reasons. And then post-COVID, we saw an increase, but then it continued to trend down. The state with the highest rate of marriage is New South Wales, followed by Western Australia. And then the state with the lowest rate of marriage is Northern Territory. Now, whilst people aren't or opting to get married, it doesn't mean they're single, although the stats do show more people are living alone than in previous decades.
Men are wise to the fact that marriage is designed to destroy them in every way possible.
Instead of there being a male loneliness epidemic, there should be a male sexless epidemic. And maybe there is, I just don't know. Because when I was growing up in the 99s and 2000s, as a girl who liked to shake her ass, what I see now is appalling. It's what I noticed about the men. We're the men's Adam's apples. Back in the day, we used to have real big Adam's apples. I ain't even get started on these men's penis size, because back in the day, they was swinging. Now, another thing I've noticed is men have very deep voices, baritone, vibrating, just making you shiver voices. Now, everybody's voice is so high.
Publicly emasculating men isn't going to solve anything, it just proves men's point even more.
Another thing is, have you noticed that these men can't grow beards? And if they do have facial hair, it's really spotty. Back in the day, men used to grow all kinds of facial hair and just muscles and just beautiful bodies. Now, Another thing I've noticed too is that back in the day, men used to dress to impress. And men would take such pride in their appearance. And not only did they look good, they smelled good. Like, you would hone in on a man by the way he smelled. These men nowadays, with their pants hanging off their ass, think a shoe game is having multiple pairs of tennis shoes, and they smell like weed.
I don't think there's any point in trying to impress women who go out of their way to insult men.
Another thing. Let's talk about men staring at you at the club. They didn't do that back in the day. If a man did not dance and he was interested in you, he would at least ask you to dance a little bit, do his little two-step, hold your waist, y'all having a little conversation, y'all cackling. But now these men stare at you and they give stalker vibes. Let's talk about section behavior. You see a man in his section now, just full of men standing on the couches like they're the new baddies, standing all on the tables, on the stages, like it's so fucking weird. Women do that. And my biggest pet peeve is men used to have wallets and money clips. Now these motherfuckers got man purses. What in the... Listen, y'all knew men will drive women's coochie up in a heartbeat. And instead of there being a male loneliness epidemic, y'all need a sexless epidemic.
She's honestly just jealous because men can go to the club and have fun without her attention.
I think the men these days are being bred a little bit different. I think they're not as willing to be rejected or take a risk. And so I think that shows up when you're out and about. Like, men aren't really approaching as much as they used to. And I think they're more content kind of staying behind the phone, liking you on an app. I even get liking my Instagram pictures a lot, or liking my story. That's not considered making a move. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to see you liking my pictures and DM you being
ooh.
Hi. Yeah. I'm at minimum,
or
you can
dating you to
right.
Yeah.
Right. That's not my job.
What exactly is her job? Because it seems like she wants to make everything the man's job.
And you gotta play hard to get because men love the chase. They actually don't anymore. Okay? They are not fucking with the chase anymore. Let me tell you. Ladies, it has changed. Okay? And look, I'm not actually unhappy about all of it. It's been ingrained in us as young women that not to be too easy, right? And that men love the chase and that they're only going to want you if you don't want them.
Men are done with the chasing and the games. This should be a shock to absolutely nobody.
And you got to play hard to get it, right? And I've always thought it was bullshit, honestly. I don't want to. That takes too much work, But now it's gone too far the other way, where they want us to literally do all the work instead. It is unfortunate that both men and women are getting fed horrible advice, horrible information from both sides. That's really honestly pitting us against each other. Let's just literally treat both men and women the same, like how we want to be treated, equally, and I think we'll be good, right?
Feminists made it their business to demonize men. A lot of guys are just sick of being endlessly insulted.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but as a dating coach and matchmaker who's worked with over 6,000 men, I am here to report that many of the traits that go along with being a nice guy do in fact hinder you in the dating market.
So let's dig into that a little deeper, because is it that, first of all, what makes a nice guy? What are those traits that you're talking about that hinder you? And then also, is it in the long run that nice guys do better? So maybe you're just talking about the dating scene versus the actual sealing the deal marriage situation.
If a woman agrees to marry a nice man, it ends worse for the nice guy after she divorces him.
Yeah. So I want to be clear. Women find kindness and empathy attractive, but oftentimes the qualities that also make a man attractive early on dating are at tension with that. So being confident, not being worried about what other people think, going after what you want are all very attractive when it comes to dating. And so if you are overly agreeable and scared of what other people think, that's going to hold you back.
It seems like a lot of modern women only want kind men so long as those men stay locked to the friend zone.
The classic example is the guy who's scared to rock the boat at work and go after that raise is going to be a lot less attractive to a woman than a guy who does go after that.
So before everybody goes out to get a neck tattoo and start dealing drugs, is it possible that most people, when you think of nice guys, they confuse nice guys with tryhards, and that maybe what girls really don't like are tryhards?
Absolutely. And if you are overly nice and you are afraid of what other people think, that often will hold you back from approaching a woman in person, for example.
Even if a dude is confident, all it takes is one social media post from a woman to completely destroy his life.
Because inherently, if you are approaching strangers, you're going to hear rejection. You're going to get people who aren't nice to you back. And so if you're scared of that tension and you're scared of that adversity, then you're going to be less likely to approach. And that is also something that women find unattractive.
We are not talking about rejection. We are talking about a needlessly celebrated humiliation ritual.
I really need somebody to help me understand. Why are there so many amazing, amazing single women out there that want to be with somebody? And these dudes, so many of these dudes will not step up to the plate. Like, what is happening? Why are the men so all about hanging out with the bros and doing stuff with the bros? My bros, my bros, my bros, my bros, my bros. Like, why don't you want to marry me? Like, I'm amazing. I would still let you hang out with your bros. Like,
it is obvious those women aren't nearly as amazing as she claims, or else they'd be married or something by this point.
What is happening? Why are there so many amazing single women? And don't tell me it's the women. It's like they are willing to commit. They do commit to other things. They take care of themselves. They're ready to get married. They want to get married. They are beautiful on the inside and on the outside. There are a lot of God-fearing women that are single. I'm just so confused. Like, I just genuinely don't understand why men don't pursue women anymore. It's just such a small amount of people that actually do it.
The problem is, it took them over 30 years to finally be ready to get married. Make it make sense.
Every baddie I know is literally single right now. Every baddie I know is single right now. Put that in there. If you're feeling weird about it, it's hot girl summer. That's why you're single.
It is crazy to me how so many modern women call each other baddies, and they think that this is somehow a good label to give each other.
How does that look like for you? You live in LA. I feel like it's maybe more difficult. I don't know.
Are you single?
I am single.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then maybe it goes for both of us.
Okay.
But this is so funny because I was actually just talking to my girlfriends about this. This is a very prominent conversation in all of our lives. Is like, I look around and I see beautiful, successful, intelligent, well-rounded, well-grounded, spiritual women who are fantastic, like caretakers, lovers. They're sexy, they're fun, they're adventurous. And I'm like, why are all these girls single?
Men don't actually care about how perfect these women claim to be. At the end of the day, men will make that judgment for themselves, and let me just say, it is not looking good. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.